Keep going. Great. To the next edition of Newly Listed. I'm your host, Barrington Miller, Director of Issuer Engagement at the Canadian Securities Exchange. And today I'm here with newly listed company, LiMetals Corp, and their CEO and co-founder, Maciej J. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Barrington.
Now, first and foremost, what does LiMetals Corp do?
So we founded the company in 2018, basically to address what we saw as an emerging need and really a technology gap in the next generation battery supply chain. We're focused on developing technologies for production of metallic lithium anodes and the lithium metal that goes into them. And what we really see is that there's this, there's a lot of pressure both on the supply chain and in terms of the technologies, and making sure that they're sustainable, and that's really what we're targeting.
Now, I'm going to ask a technical question because I don't know what it is it actually does. Like, basically, how does your battery? How does it work?
So we're not a battery company per se. What we do is we supply the technologies we're developing are going to supply one of the key components that's enabling high energy density, high performance batteries. So what we're really doing is making a key part for those next generation batteries across really a broad range, whether it's solid state batteries, hybrid lithium metal batteries, potentially even lithium sulfur batteries. All of those technologies would fall within the things that we'll be producing components for.
So you are responsible for making the things actually go. No, that's awesome. I want to know a little bit about you and how you got here. Can you tell us a little bit about your background?
Sure. So I'm a mechanical engineer by education, and I've spent most of my career in and around technology, whether it's implementation of technology or development or commercialization of technologies, and primarily in the metals space. Obviously the metals and mining industry is big in Canada. We have a lot of companies doing a lot of good work in that area, and so it's been it was a great sort of proving ground for me. And then when I took the next step to found my own company, I had a lot of technical background to draw on in order to make that happen.
Oh, that's great. And you touched upon something that's leading me to my next question. There are a lot of companies in the space, and we're hearing about it in the news. What would you say is your differentiator between yourself and those other companies?
Yeah, I mean, I actually think LiMetals is unique. There's actually there's a lot of companies working on battery technologies. There's a lot of companies, let's say further upstream, working on raw material supply. We're sort of in the midstream of that supply chain. What we're working on, as I said, is lithium metal batteries and sort of the one step up, the precursor, because the supply chain for these batteries is taking shape. We're going through this massive expansion of electrification. And if you think about it, over the next 8 to 10 years, that beautiful, vibrant battery industry we have right now, well, we got to build like 5 to 10 more of those in that time span. So we really need all the components to come together. So what's unique about us is that we're developing a product that plugs into a wide range of batteries or battery types that are just starting to reach commercial, sort of early stage commercialization. And not only that, we supply, or we have the technology to produce for ourselves one of the key inputs into those products. So we see lithium metal as being something that will be tightly constrained over the next, especially towards the latter half of the decade. And the ability to produce our own metal, I think, will be a key differentiator for the company.
Oh, that's a fantastic answer. And you're saying certain words that I know investors like hearing, early stage and getting in and supply chain and all of those things, which is great. Now, can you talk a little bit about your team and the people that came with you on this journey?
Sure. So my co-founder and I actually met at Hatch, which is a large Canadian engineering firm, and both of us kind of had this entrepreneurial streak in us. He founded another successful company, but we've now built an excellent team. We've got a very, very highly technical team, which you need whenever you're doing development of a new technology. We've got people from different backgrounds: process engineering, mechanical engineering, material science, and that's the team that's really executing on the vision. But of course, we're also supported by an experienced board. We have people who are very closely tied into the lithium industry. We've got the former CEO of Galaxy Resources. We've got the president of Lithium Royalty Corp. We've got my co-founder Tim Johnson, who's the chairman of Li-Cycle, which is a lithium-ion battery recycling company, also recently listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So we're very lucky to have a great technical team that's supported by this group of experienced individuals who are just so knowledgeable in the industry.
Oh, and the last question: what milestones would new investors, current investors, soon-to-be investors have to look forward to in the future for your company?
Yeah, look, we've been really hard at work throughout this quarter, and really, the end of the summer coming into the current quarter. There's a lot of things going on. We've just recently leased a facility in Markham, Ontario. That's going to be our headquarters. It's a 14,000 square foot facility that'll house a lithium metal production pilot and development line. It will also house an advanced anode material development lab. And I guess to me, more excitingly, even that's exciting enough, but more excitingly, we're just on the cusp of opening a facility in Rochester, New York, and that's going to be an anode production pilot facility, a roll-to-roll facility where we'll be able to make thousands of meters of anode material per year to deliver to our customers, potential customers, battery developers, for their testing and qualification programs. So lots of exciting stuff going on, and we can look forward to those happening over the next few months.
Well, Maciej, just on behalf of the CSE, I'd like to say thank you for conducting this interview with us, and thank you for LiMetals listing on the CSE.
Thank you so much, Greg.
For stories like this, please remember to check out our YouTube channel, CSE TV, as well as you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I've been your host, Barrington Miller. I was here with Maciej, CEO and co-founder of LiMetals, symbol LIM on the CSE, and we'll see you at the next episode. Thank you.
The world is changing, and so is the way we travel. Electric vehicles are rapidly replacing gas-powered cars, and companies across the globe are racing to commercialize the next generation of batteries to power them. LiMetals scientists and engineers are developing technology that's at the forefront of the battery revolution. Our battery materials will make it possible for next-generation batteries to charge faster, take us further, and do it all more safely. With our lithium anodes, battery makers will be able to deliver on the promise of next-generation batteries at lower cost and with less environmental impact than is possible with today's technology. LiMetals' unique technologies are poised to be a key enabler to the emerging next-generation battery industry and to the companies working to bring us closer to a sustainably powered world. LiMetal, going further.
Thank you for tuning in to another Newly Listed on the CSE. Please feel free to hit like and share this content and hit subscribe if you haven't already.